Warning, this game contains content that might not be suitable for most audiences. Viewers' discretion is advised. What makes a person? Is an identity not simply a set of patterns, predicted behavior, interpolated data, learned and copied from others throughout a lifetime? If someone loses their identity, are they still the same person? Would they still be a person? Vulpes pilum mutat, but mores. The fox changes his fur, not his habits. Softness is the first thing you feel when you wake up. The pillows below you are fluffy and cool to the touch. Part of you wishes you could just stay here like this, but your body is refusing to allow you to rest any longer. Your eyes flutter open, but as they do, you realize something is wrong. You've just woken up in an unfamiliar room to a bed that's not even yours. How did you get here? As you try to sit up on the bed, you feel a dull throb from your temples. Your hand reaches up to your head, feeling a light sting radiating from underneath layers of bandages. What happened last night? You try to get a better look at your surroundings. Even if you don't recognize the place, surely it has to be something to give you a clue on where you are. First of all, you notice that the room doesn't seem to have any semblance of personal touch. It's cozy, almost picturesque, but not sterile enough to be a hotel room. Looking out the window, you can see that it's evening now. The sun just setting past the mountain peaks. Wait, mountains? You take a closer look out the window. Your suspicions are all but confirmed, but you are greeted with nothing but fluffy, white mountains with the occasional pine trees dotting across the landscape. Somehow, you've ended up in someone's cabin in the woods, right on top of a mountain. Were you trying to get yourself killed? Before you could think about this any further, you hear someone approaching you. Who could this be? Hi! Why are you hot? Hey, you're finally awake. The stranger walks up to you, setting a glass of water at the side table before settling down in front of you. You had me worried there. I thought you were never going to wake up. How are you feeling right now? I'm okay, I feel terrible. Who are you? I'm feeling alright, I guess. Yeah, I feel alright. Thanks for asking. His expression seems to soften. It's good to hear. Honestly, I've always been amazed at how well you're able to just bounce back whenever bad things happen to you. Yeah, I love that power of you. Wait, hang on. Was that a freaking Naruto reference? I'm sorry? Well, what matters is that you're awake and you're safe. Still, I should check that all the important bits are still intact. You still remember who you are? Name is, EpyksLion. Please select your pronouns. He, him, she, her, they, them. I'll go with, they, them today. So my name is Lion, my pronouns are they, them. Am I sure that's correct? Yeah. My name is Lion, 25 years old. Good. It's good to see you still remember something. Okay, do you still remember who I am, though? You ponder this for a moment, but nothing's coming to you. You shake your head, hoping that he'd be able to give you more answers about the situation you're in. That's not surprising. You did hit your head pretty hard. I'm Marcelo, by the way. I'm your best friend. I have been since I scared off those kids that were picking on you in the 8th grade. You stay quiet for a moment, taking in this apparently not new information. Thinking still makes your head hurt a little bit, though. Looking around the room, you notice the sheets underneath you are stained with blood, presumably from where your head had been while you were unconscious. Okay, then. What happened to me? Marcelo's expression turned sour. You can't be totally sure, but you feel something dark behind his steely gaze. He doesn't say anything for a while. You're just about to open your mouth to ask him something else, when you get his reply. That idiot boyfriend of yours nearly got you killed. His tone is calm, but the slow articulation barely hides the way his voice shakes. It's clear that he's angry about what happened, then he lets on. Wait, boyfriend? Marcelo rolls his eyes and lets out a sigh. You get the feeling it's not about you, though. Yeah, your boyfriend, Bryn Corrigan. Some schmuck you got together with back in college. I still don't know what you see in him. Maybe it's because he... a real piece of work, that guy. The amount of times you said he was late or made plans without you or said something dumb that made you upset. I swear, half of our friendship lately has been you ranting to me about that deadbeat. You don't remember any of this, but you suddenly feel the need to apologize. Before he can say anything, though, Marcelo continues. That's alright, though. He won't be able to hurt you anymore. What do you mean? Marcelo gets up and heads for the door, looking back at you before exiting, as if inviting you to follow him. You follow him out into the living room. It takes you a while to safely tread down the stairs, as you still feel a bit woozy. By the time you reach the bottom, Marcelo is standing near the dining table, expectantly waiting for you. So where is... Before he can finish his sentence, Marcelo steps aside, revealing what was hidden behind him. I'm sorry? Who is this man? If you tried hard enough, you might recognize the man in front of you, if not for the myriad of violently discolored contusions on his face and body. The gore before you paints a vivid picture of a person being cruelly and relentlessly beaten near dead. His painful wounds don't look fresh, and you estimate that he's been unconscious for several hours at this point. Marcelo, what happened to him? Did you do this? Like I said, he won't hurt you anymore. And we are going to make sure it won't happen again. You're almost afraid to ask what he means, but you don't have to. Whoa, that's a gnarly knife. A moment later, Marcelo pulls out a knife. It's jagged but perfectly sharp. You have a feeling that a well-placed stab in the chest with it could be irreparably fatal. Marcelo, what? We're getting rid of this problem. Permanently. Permanently? Are you insane? You can't just kill someone for no reason. Marcelo's face darkens. You have a terrible feeling that you've just said something wrong. No reason? No reason? Not only has he been a major thorn in your ass for as long as you've known him, he damn near killed you. The bastard came up to me last night, howling about he thought you were dead. What did you think I had to do for you? You're shivering. All this while, you've seen Marcelo seethe at the very mention of Braden. However, hearing from him firsthand about how Braden nearly killed you, it's no wonder he's angry. Your boyfriend tried to kill you, so your best friend had to step in? It's a classic thriller trope. However, something nags at the back of your mind. A feeling of wrongness settles in your gut. The picture is incomplete. Surely there's more to the story. Before you could ponder this any longer, Marcelo interrupts your thoughts again. Listen, I gotta deal with something real quick. You just woke up, and I know you've got a lot of process, so why don't you sit down for a bit? I'll give you some time to compose yourself. When I come back, hopefully we can reach an agreement about what we need to do. Marcelo leaves the room. In a way, he's right. There's still a lot you need to process. Can you really believe in everything Marcelo is saying? Even if he's right, can you really follow through on killing someone who was supposed to love you? You take a seat by the sofa. Marcelo's gone, so this might be your chance to get more clues about the situation you're in. Check the room, check your pockets, follow Marcelo. I think I am gonna be going through every interaction here, so like I'll check the room first. Maybe you could find some clues lying around the living room. You start to wander around, checking every piece of furniture there is. You start making vague observations about the decor of the place. While the cabin is fairly cozy, just like the bedroom, it's devoid of anything you consider to be personal. That is until you see what appears to be a journal sitting on the desk of a small reading nook. You can't explain why, but something about the journal calls to you. You pick up the journal and begin flipping through its pages. You soon realize that this journal belongs to you. The journal seems to detail a lot of your own thoughts from January of this year till now. Everything from work troubles as an EMT, dumpster dives with Marcelo, and the many, many ways Braden has somehow managed to piss you off. Why was I even dating this guy? One entry in particular catches your attention. June 22nd. Again, he's decided to drag me off to who knows in the mountains out of blue without even telling me beforehand. He knows I can't just take off work and already had plans to hang out with Marcelo again after weeks of not seeing him. Thankfully, Braden agreed to let me take Marcelo along with us, but I don't think my boss is going to be happy about me taking an impromptu sick leave again. Sometimes, I wish I could just get rid of the guy. Maybe Marcelo could even help me out with that. Wait, I wanted to get rid of my boyfriend? What? Wait, so this was my idea. You skim through the pages again, looking for any justification that maybe you were in an abusive relationship, that this was the only way out. But you find nothing. All the grievances you had against him were, on all accounts, unbelievably petty in the grand scheme of things. He's late for dinner again, he always leaves the toilet seat up, he's always on his phone. According to Olmi, Brain's always been a little bit annoying. But to think about killing him over something like that, what kind of a person was I? You close the book, place it on the table where you found it. You hear Marcelo coming back. So, have you made up your mind? We gotta kill him or not? Oh, I'll kill Brayden! You think back on what you've read in your journal. While I might not agree with what I've read, there's gotta be a reason why I'd want him gone beyond what I've written, right? So a lump forms in your throat. You steel yourself and nod towards Marcelo. He hands you the knife, which you accept with a shaky grip. Come on, I just need to get this over with. You step towards Brain's unconscious body, the knife weighing down in your hands. It's heavier than it looks. Breathe. You have to breathe. Taking one final breath, you quickly grab a hold of the chair Brain is sitting in for support. Then you begin plunging the knife into his chest repeatedly. Though Brain was silent just moments ago, the sensation of the knife was enough to wake him. He's screaming. Something animalistic takes a hold of you as you scream back with each grotesque movement of the knife. At some point, both your screams meld into one. You can no longer tell where one scream begins or where the other ends. Blood begins to splatter all over the floor and onto your body as you continue to stab Brayden. It takes a moment before you stop, the adrenaline now replaced with a gaping void in your being. Your breathing is labored, heart pounding in your ears from the ordeal you just endured. You did it. You've just killed a man. Lion? You've just taken a life, snuffed it out and crushed it beneath your boot. Lion, you can hardly think, the image of you stabbing Brayden replaying in your mind over and over again. The smell of blood lingers in the air. Your heart is pounding in your ears. The screams still seem to reverberate from the walls. You wish they'd just stop. Hey, Lion. No. You feel Marcelo pulling you into a warm embrace, his fingers gently kneading your back. Shh, it's alright. It's all over now. I knew you could do it. I know it wasn't easy, but you did the right thing. As the senses begin to return to you, you start to shiver in Marcelo's grasp. There, I've got you. You won't have to worry anymore. No one is going to hurt you. You've gone for so long without having anyone taking care of you. Now, you can rest easy. Nothing is going to take this freedom away from you. We'll make sure of it. Ending one of three. Together. Okay, this time I'm gonna check my pockets. Maybe we'll find something useful in there. You pat around your jeans and realize that you have your phone in your... Wait! I actually have my phone in a yandere game. I'm sorry? Yes! Maybe I can figure out some clues in here. Now, if only you could remember what your password is. Passcode? 2234? Wrong password. Damn, got it wrong. Yeah, I'll try again. 6969? Wrong password. Why did I think... Look, I had to try, okay? I had to try. Frick. Oh god. Honestly, I don't really know what the password is. Is it 0012? Wrong password. Damn. Wrong again. And I'm locked out my phone. Great. Of course I wouldn't remember my own password. I can't even ask Marcelo to help me get it open. Great thinking, Lion. So, have you made up your mind? Are we gonna kill him or not? Yeah, I can't. I'm not gonna kill Brayden this time. Like, no. Like, I can't kill him. No matter how bad he was, I will still be taking his life. And I don't want to become a murderer. I'm sorry, Marcelo. I just can't do this. An overbearing feeling of dread lingers in the air, and you're finding it hard to breathe. Why? Why is it so difficult to read Marcelo's expression? You begin to wonder what's going through his mind. Would he truly relent at your pleading? You're quietly hoping that he would understand. You don't want anyone to get hurt. Maybe, just maybe, there's a way to get to him. God, if only I could... And before you have time to react, Marcelo takes a knife and plunges it right through Brain's chest. Oh, God, no. His anguished cries echo through the room, but nothing could compare to the silence that soon follows. He quivered at the sight of blood beginning to seep through Brain's clothes, staining the knife left embedded in him and coating Marcelo's form. Marcelo was the first to break the silence. I told you we were going to take care of things. I wanted you to be a part of this. I wanted you to make your own choices. To put yourself first for once. You always chose to let people push you around. Your choices always led to you getting hurt in the end. Who do you think was left to pick up the pieces every single time? I'm not letting you make those choices again. I'm not letting you choose to hurt yourself anymore. All of this could have been avoided if you just listened to me. I won't let you make those choices anymore. I'll make the choices you can't make, and I'll do it all over again. I'll make the choices that will keep you safe. I'll make sure you'll never get hurt again. Ending 2 of 3. Marcelo chose for you. Ah, frick. Right, what happens if we follow Marcelo? You get up to follow where Marcelo ran off to. Soon, the acrid smell of something burning tickles your senses. You reach the kitchen, where you see Marcelo pulling a tray out of the oven. Wait, what? No! I can't believe I forgot about these! They're all burned to a crisp! God, Lion is gonna hate me for these. Marcelo? Ah! Wait, our boy is blushing! What the heck? What are you doing? Nothing for you to worry about. I can clearly see the tray of cookies you're trying to hide behind you. What? No, these aren't cookies. They're just... What are they then? Marcelo trails off. For the first time since you woke up, you notice he seems unsure of himself. He refuses to meet your eyes. You keep staring at him expectantly until he eventually caves. Fine, they were cookies. I just wanted to make your favorite for when you wake up. But I guess I got so caught up with things, I completely forgot about them. What a mess. What should we do about these cookies? Help him clean up? Eat them anyway? Ooh, let's help him clean up. Why not? I'll help you clean these up. I'm sorry it didn't work out for you, but I really appreciate the effort nonetheless. That's fine. I can always make another batch soon enough. Even though he brushes it off, you can still tell that he's a little bit sad about the situation. You could decide to try to cheer him up. Or not. Maybe I should try to comfort Marcelo, make a joke. Maybe I will... Who would choose that? No, I'll comfort him. Hey, I meant what I said. I really do appreciate it. The cookies might be burnt, but I'm sure they would have been amazing. I don't need to be able to eat them to thank you for making them. I would love to try them the next time we bake them. You see his eyes light up just a little. And his lips quirk into a smile. You know, even though you don't remember, it's the exact reason I stuck by your side all this time. And I always will. You're too good for this world. Too good for that undeserving jerk. If I'm not there to protect you, to preserve what little good there is in this world, then who will? Anyway, thanks, Lion. Listen, maybe I was a little bit on edge earlier. I guess I was still angry about what happened. I'm sorry if I scared you. But you still have a decision to make. I'll make the final preparations, and I'll meet you in the living room when you're ready. You nod at Marcelo, then exit the kitchen for the living room. There's still more time to look around. What will you do? Check the bedroom. Didn't we just come from there? No, check it out. It suddenly dawns on you that you completely forgot to check the bedroom while you were there. Oh yeah, maybe it has to do with the fact that I woke up with amnesia. It wouldn't hurt to check it out. You're now back in the bedroom. It's still the same as before. You take a few moments to rummage through the room, check through closets and bags, only to find clothes, toiletries, and towels. Damn it, there's gotta be something for me to find in here. That is, when you realize you haven't even checked the side table yet. You approach the side table, sliding out its drawer only to find a scrapbook? What's this doing here? You begin flipping through the pages. Page after page, it's just photos of you and Brayden together. Not in the creepy way like how you'd find plaster on someone's walls. These are all just pictures of you together. Some even with Marcelo, perhaps the grumpiest you've seen of him yet. Each photograph has a little note at the side describing what happened that day. My first glamping trip, having the world's tallest ice cream, backstage at Blanc 364. We looked happy together. But why is this here? You finally flip to the last page to find what looks like an engagement ring, washi taped to the inside of the cover with a note under it. My dearest Lion, I might not be the greatest at words, but I'm still going to try. You've been the sunshine of my life ever since the day we met. Not a day goes by where I don't cherish the little joys you bring into my life. Seeing you happy is the greatest thing because of just how pure you are. You're just so full of life, and the way you care for others is absolutely divine. I hope that I'll be able to cherish you every single day and love you in the way you absolutely deserve. In sickness and in health, from life till death. Love, Brayden. P.S. You're still the cutest EMT who's ever performed a hyperlink maneuver on me. Tears begin to well up in your eyes. How could a man so sincere bring you any harm? The dull ache in your head is still making your thoughts foggy. Something's not right about this. There has to be something more to what happened last night. Where did you get these injuries from? How did everything go so wrong? Is Marcelo telling you the truth? Why can't you remember anything about your past life? I better go. Marcelo's probably waiting for me to make my decision. You put the scrapbook back in the side table. I walked back to the living room. So, have you made up your mind? Are we going to kill him or not? Remember? Sure? You think back to the scrapbook you found, on every single thing you've learned about your previous life up to this moment. Something's not adding up. Until you find out the truth, you're not going to let Marcelo hurt Brayden any longer. Marcelo, no, I'm not going to hurt Brayden. And I'm not going to let you hurt him either. What are you saying? He damn near killed you, and you're expecting me to just let that go? That is exactly what I'm saying, Marcelo. Marcelo stares at you for a moment. It's hard to read what's exactly on his mind. You then see him gripping onto the knife tighter, and he lifts the knife to stab Brayden. You quickly grab at Marcelo's hand, stopping him just short of stabbing Brayden. What are you doing? Marcelo, wait! There's got to be an explanation for this! Marcelo considers you for a moment. You can still feel some resistance from his shaking grip, and you're hoping to God that he doesn't do anything too irrational. You can feel your heart racing in your ears. What are you even doing? Marcelo is strong. You know he could easily break out of your hole if he wanted to. You just hope that maybe he'd come to his senses if you just talk to him. Please. I'm sorry, Lion. But we can't let him get away with this. Ending 3 of 3. True feet. To be continued! But anyway, that was Domestic Dread. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to play this game for yourself, link to the game will be in the description below. And yes, if you guys looked at the link, you'll notice that it is a game that I made along with Leo. So hey, first game ever made, guys. Oh God. But yeah, go ahead, play the game. We spent the entire weekend working this, so I really hope you guys will enjoy it. And heck, let me know what you guys thought, both in the comments here and over on the itch.io page. But anyway, thank you all so much for coming. I hope you all have a lovely rest of the day. And as always, I'll be seeing you in the next video. This is Lion, signing off. Ciao.